No, it was. I definitely
So we outside again today. I've been out for probably maybe an hour and a half. I got 2 sales. I think I was outside for a very long time. Maybe I got sick yesterday. But it decided not to rain. So I said, I'll come outside, see how it goes. And I would say I did pretty good. So right now I could have had 3 sales. I'm at 2. Someone bought a big candle and a small candle. And one person that bought a candle has saw me yesterday and decided to buy another one today. And I'm right now, let me know if you can hear me. I am wearing the mic. So, trying something out different. I feel like the audio yesterday was just awful. But let me know if it's muted or not, what the vibe is. I'm gonna fix the table, put these things away. Oh, can I get a mic check? How's the mic? Can you hear me? Does it sound good? Yes, no, maybe so. Where we at with the mic? Is it covered by the jacket? Is it even on? It is. I think it's on. And we're running out of inventory too. So, Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on, you guys? We back at this again with the light. All right. So I think I know how to fix this. It's a camera setting. Give me 1 second. So it's probably gonna freeze for a second, and I'll be right back. Give me count to like 30. I'm gonna try and fix this exposure issue. Let me see. Is that better? That's kind of better. Oh, you think so? So what if I turn it? What if I turn the mic? Would that make it more crisp? So I feel like yesterday was even like it was really bad, and I have a windscreen on it too. But can you hear the bus behind me? Like, is the bus loud? Because yesterday my issue was that it picked up a lot of background noise from the phone itself. Yeah, we got our cards again. We have no room service cards. Hey, what's up, Nasia? I wasn't going to, but it didn't rain. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to come out, see how it goes, do some more testing. Because it was supposed to rain today. So I woke up, the weather changed. I said, I'm not coming out tomorrow. So I'm going to a house for my mom. So I'm like, all right, let me just thug it out. My goal is to hit 16 times a month selling, but this month has been kind of slow because this week was very crazy. So I'm probably not gonna hit the 16, but I'm trying to get as close as I possibly can to it. Hey Lola. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lola. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I didn't buy a mic. I had one at home for this reason, but I didn't know how bad audio was going to be yesterday. So now the mic is on. It feels crisp. I have the noise cancellation on also, so it should be very clean, clear, crystal audio. I'm glad somebody noticed. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that audio. I was watching it on my other phone, and I heard the audio. I was like, this is terrible. Like, this is god awful. So we're doing better now. We're doing better. I'm probably gonna stay out here to maybe like 8, depending on how, because it's kind of warm right now. Like I'm not cold, but I'm not getting a lot of sales. But I've been trying to set the mic up for a little minute too, so I can't even lie. That took longer than it should have to set it up. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for the 2 likes. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. What am I holding? I am holding sample cards for the candles. So I'm repacking them. I try to get 10 of each one inside of here. So when somebody comes to the table and they want a card, I give that to them. I'm still wearing my AirPods.
This is candles?
They are candles. Hi. Are you a candle person?
I am a candle person.
Okay. What kind of smell do you normally like? What's your go-to?
I like kind of like essential oils.
Okay. Like what? Like which ones?
Lavender, teakwood, stuff like that.
Okay. So I want you to try these 2 and this one.
Okay.
And if it's too light, let me know.
Okay, this one smells good.
Okay. So you like that one?
Yes,
okay.
This one's light.
Okay.
Pretty light.
So
And then that was it?
And the third one next to it. So that's the vibe. So this one is this is a fresher card of that one, the middle one.
Okay. I kind of like this one.
Okay, that one is peppermint.
How much are they?
It's 30 and 37.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for a candle, I would have liked to support a black business, but 30 for a little mini candle.
So that's the thing, it's beeswax. Listen, no pressure to buy it. Yeah, I don't want to pressure you to buy it.
Instagram though.
That's
maybe
perfect.
In the future, okay?
So I will give you one of these also. This one.
Yes.
Which one's your favorite? This one or the other one?
The Sunday reset.
Okay, so that's that one.
You.
So you put it in your drawer and it has that smell. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless. Okay.
You too. Have a good one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's my new thing now too. I've been doing. If someone says it's too expensive or whatever, or if they feel like they can't do it, I said, listen, there's no pressure to buy. I'm not pressured to buy the candle. There's no pressure. You don't have to do it. You could just trust me. I will be fine if you don't buy the candle. So that's been my new thing. I think it worked pretty well. Like I said, I'm not trying to sell you. I'm just telling you with the candle, like, what's good about it. Yes. You a candle person? You a candle person? Yeah. Oh, okay. What kind of smell do you normally like? Are you more like a sweet, musky? What's your go? Probably. Musky. So I want you to try this one and and these two. So you like that one, and then try these 2. Thank you. Okay, that didn't go how it was supposed to go at all. He just took the card to left. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got a sample card. I feel like Melissa just made sample cards. How are we out already? zesty. We need 10 of these. Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm trying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another thing too, I'm gonna start doing is just tell people the candles are expensive. Cause I kind of do it, but I can kind of tell when somebody feel like it's expensive. I can just tell by looking at them. So I'm getting to the point. Listen, they're expensive. I'll let you know they are. They're not cheap. I think how I'm gonna frame it is like, listen, they cost more than you think they cost. I'll let you know that. And then I say third, they might go, oh, or they might go, oh, that's not that bad, and they buy it. So that's the. Oh, I need a D. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I made, like, I told myself I made 300, that would be an amazing day if I did that today. Coming out as late as I did. If I do 100, hey, what's up, Yolanda? If I do 100, then I feel like, that's it's a, how would I describe it? I would call it like a bonus for coming outside. Because the goal was to just come outside 16 times a month. Oh, thank you for the third like. Appreciate you. That was the goal. Come outside 16 times and try to hit that goal. So if I get to $100 for today, I'll be happy. From New York. Shout out to the NY. I'm from the Bronx originally, but now I live in Queens. Hopefully I can move back to the Bronx in a couple of weeks. Where are you from? I really have no more room service cards. That's crazy. Wind down, people watching. Wind down. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. We put the wax here if you want to smell them.
How much?
30 and 37. Yeah, my favorite is people watching and this one.
You made them?
Well, me and my wife made them.
9:30, 9:15, each guy.
Thank you. Which one's your favorite so far? The ones you smelled. Which one's your favorite out of the ones you smelled?
Don't disturb.
Do not disturb. So yeah, I'll give you one of those. So this one is do not disturb. So you can put it in your drawer, your bag, and it has that smell when you open it.
You're business number there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. I'm gonna show that to my wife because she likes this too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good one. And shout out to the Bronx. I'm trying to move back right now, like pretty much right where I used to live at. Would be phenomenal if I could get there. We're still waiting for the update from the house. Like I said, things were going in the right direction, and I don't know. I feel like it just stalled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. One. Yes, sir. New York City, the Big Apple, the city that never sleeps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. And then what else? Oh, we have 5 likes. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to all of y'all. Let's see, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? I got wind downs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 more of these. Oh, where you live at now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am counting. These are like our business cards slash sample cards. So we have the wax on them. Oh yeah! Shout out to the Galaxy S25 Plus. So we got. That count all of them? Let me see. I need 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I like to have 10 of each one. Yes, it is much warmer today than it was yesterday. It's still kind of early in the day, so you know, I don't want to jinx it, but right now it's warmer than yesterday, which is one reason why I came out today. I wanted to test how well it does for warm towards the end of the day. Oh, thank you for the 6 like. So that is what we outside checking it out. And like I said, people, you know, ask for the cars. They want to, you know, buy a candle online and whatnot. So we give that to them. Hey, how you doing? I was warming it. Listen, I haven't been to the UK. I've never been to the UK. Well, let me see. Oh, that was crazy. That was what? But that shouldn't even happen. Let me see. Okay. Oh, word. I'll give you a little tour real quick. Little show you around. All right, so got some tall ass buildings, big old sidewalks, popular park. Down that way is Times Square. So I've seen these billboards like that. Yellow taxis, very New York vibe. And what else we got? Bank of America building coming soon. What else we got here? And let's see. What's this way? Grace building, not sure what's in there. Oh, we got a Sweet Green and a Joe and the Juice. So and that concludes the New York City tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Facts, I forgot. That's what they call it too. I forgot. So you got the Big Apple, you got the Boogie Down Bronx, you got the City That Never Sleeps, and you have the Concrete Jungle. I'm forgetting all the different names that they have for New York. Okay. I think that part is done. Honestly, I thought about going like no jacket. Yeah, you need a permit to sell on the street. I did get the new content phone. Can you see the difference? Can you see it? Can you see how much better it looks? Can you see it? You know, my friend Tim was hating. I was trying to tell him it's different out here when you got the Galaxy S25 Plus. So, gracias. So I'm thinking I might go no shirt. No jacket, because it's kind of like it's not cold. Like I'm not cold with my jacket on, but I feel like with it off, I would be cold. See, honestly, if I use the back camera, it'd be even crazy. The only reason I don't use the back camera is because I'm reading the messages right now. But I'm telling you, I can listen. I might have to. Let me show you the back camera real quick. Let me see. Boom. I'm gonna show you the back camera from me.
My friend.
Yes.
The 5 train this way.
Yes, it is gonna be on this side, Grand Central, like 2 blocks. You're welcome. All right, let's see how. I gotta pull up the YouTube on this phone. Oh, and if Darren's is here, shout out to Darren's because he bought a candle this morning, so we're gonna ship that out tomorrow. Let me see if I back up. I feel like my face is blurred, but the. Let me see if I back up. I feel like it's still kind of. Let me see. I'll tap up here. I think it's better, but it's not. I feel like it's still. It's not the best. I feel like it's still kind of. Let me see. I'll tap up here. I think it's better, but it's not. I feel like it's still. It's not the best. See if I come here. Oh yeah, 7 likes. Appreciate you. Yeah, so you know, I feel like it definitely is this better. So I'm just tapping on the screen, but I can't. Like, this is what I see right now. Oh yeah, I can't see what I see. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go back to the front camera because I can't really see nothing from that side. Shout out to New York. Okay. Yeah, I said it's weird. If I change the settings on the camera, it changes this part. I'm getting new to the whole Galaxy Android life. That's not my thing. So that's, you know, I don't really know all the settings. One of the weirdest, I feel like everything about, oh, yeah, 7 likes, appreciate you. One of the crazy things about the Galaxy is I feel like every single feature is the reverse. I see you. It's the reverse. Like if you're going through your photo album, it's in reverse. If you wanna like, I think the camera's on the opposite side too. If you're like swiping up, you gotta like swipe down to get to the search bar. It's everything just literally in reverse. It's very weird. I'm gonna try to do it. Let me see how I feel with no. Like I said, it's not terribly cold. Let's see if I attract anybody like this. Yeah, listen, I love me a Galaxy phone too. My only concern that so it's literally you're in traffic, bro. The only concern I have with the Galaxy, or the only reason I like the iPhone the most, is the ecosystem. But outside of that, listen, don't let Galaxy get the proper ecosystem where I could just click something that automatically connects into it. Oh my goodness. That's really my biggest issue. Oh. She's doing good. She's a little sick though. Well, I say a little sick. She's medium sick. Like sick enough that it's not just walk around and do whatever. You never had an iPhone? Ooh, that's kind of tough. Like I said, I think, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you switch from the Galaxy to the iPhone, you're not, oh yeah, 8 likes, appreciate you. If you switch from the Galaxy to the iPhone, you're not gonna like it. You're gonna feel like you're going back in time, for sure. Like, no doubt in my mind. However, there are other benefits to it. It's more like, it's still the cooler phone. Like people still revere the iPhone as a cool phone to have. This is gonna kill me. Give me a second. If the live is gonna freeze, I have to go and fix this. Sneezing.
That's a candle?
Yeah, you want to smell it? Oh, this is. That's this one.
That shit tough, bro. You doing
Sir.
your thing, bro.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I told her to drink her tea. She wasn't drinking it like you're supposed to. But she drank some this morning, so she probably feels a little bit better. Listen, there's no reason to get it now at this point. Hey, what's up, Iman? Hey, what's up, love on fire? There's definitely no reason to get an iPhone. Like, if you don't have one, there's really not a reason. Unless I can get everybody around you gets it, and then you're like, okay, I want to get it. Or you want to try like a new product or something like that. But there's really no reason to get an iPhone. There's really not. If you have one, it makes sense because you have the AirPods, you have the AirPod Maxes, you have the Apple Watch. But other than that, it doesn't make any sense. I'm doing good. I feel I have a little bit of it's like a little cold, but not really. So I don't really call them colds. It's like if I eat food that I shouldn't eat, then that's when I start I get whatever weird cold symptom somebody might get. But I don't really consider it having a cold though. Hey, shout out to the baddies in the live. Why weren't you a fan of the Why aren't you a fan of iPhone products or Apple products? I just think, like I said, quality-wise, they're not there. It's weird. Like I said, it's definitely not the phone. If anybody told me they like the iPhone better than the Galaxy, I would say they were probably lying. But it's definitely, it's not the phone. It's literally not the phone. It's like the thing I like about the iPhone, like you have Apple TV, right? So we love using that. We have the MacBook, whatever. So we're editing videos. I can click a button and then like a second or half a second, it's instantly on the television, right? I can connect my phone to my laptop, to my iPad, to my AirPods. They switch between each one. Like if I take out my AirPods and pick up my iPad, start using it, it'll connect right to that. So like that is like an iPhone thing. As far as like the quickness of how it does it, and honestly, a lot of other products don't even have the products to be able to connect to. So that's the plus side. Yeah, it's another thing too. If you are a gamer or something, which you said you are, the MacBook is not for that. Like no laptop, no Apple product is meant for gaming. So, like I said, I think the iPhone is a casual person's phone. That's literally what the purpose of it is. Well, all the products, I don't know which products are like that. Most of them you can connect with other products. Like I can connect my AirPods to the Samsung Galaxy. But they do have issues with honestly, you can only connect most things, but it's the same process as regular Bluetooth. So you don't have the same protocols that they have for an iPhone to iPhone product or Apple to Apple product, I mean. You have to go through the regular Bluetooth route. So on a technical side, I don't know why it's better to do it or worse to do it that way, but that's their selling point. Hey, what's going on? Hope you're having a good day. So I'm feeling good. feeling better. I just want to go home and just lay down and relax. Like I said, coming out today was literally just like a let's see what happens. Coming out on a random, what's today, Thursday? Like I said, it was supposed to rain today, so I wonder if anybody changed their schedule because of that. And I also came out later. I think coming out early has been the best for sure. Coming out nice and early. She used to, that's for her old job. Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, it's definitely not like seamless for sure. It might, you could probably still do it, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, I meant to ask anybody. Did anybody hear Guy's Company? Because I asked them yesterday, but I didn't see it in the chat. Did anybody else see it? The name of his company? Are they packing up? Why are they packing up already?
I mean, Janet. I mean, yeah, she got one.
That's kind of weird. Yeah, I was trying to see it in the chat too, but it was deleted, so. So that was the thing, right? I saw that company yesterday, and I don't know if, unless they have the same brand name, because there's a company on YouTube that's called Candle Co. And it's two women that run the company, but I don't know if it's them. I don't think they're in Denver though.
But this is how when I was
Some customers on the spread price saying that there was these 2300 stars.
So he has like.
Hey, we had 9 likes. Appreciate you. So you're saying it's two different companies? You're saying there's Candle Co. and then there's Love and Co. Candles? Interesting. That what you're saying? Oh, got you. Okay. Why is my screen dark? Hey, what's up, Stephanie? How can I get this stop falling? feel like this should work.
They started late. Oh no, they started like 5:30.
Oh, thank you for number 10. We had 10 likes. I might start coming out here early, I'm thinking. Maybe, I feel like I've had my best response and results earlier at this spot. And that's only been best of today and yesterday. I would say today's going like, it's going okay. I got 2 sales, some good interactions. It's about to be what? It's about to be 6. So I have 2 more hours. Probably gonna get dark in about an hour and a half. If I get 2 more sales for today, I will be happy. Like I said just enough for me to make coming outside profitable than staying at home.
Times $1 trillion, I helped the whole white neighborhood. Like,
So that's how I'm looking at it. So honestly, next week I'm ready to try some new places. I'm trying to find a new spot for every day of the week. That's what I want. I want every spot to be like every day to have a spot. Oh, the gloves, they are right here. Honestly, I need a hat. That's what I need too. Okay, honest opinion. How you feel about the gloves? What y'all rating the gloves?
yeah, 1466. Oh yeah,
So I did have mitten style gloves, but I lost one, and I was gonna start wearing them anyways because I feel like they look like I was homeless. I couldn't wear them. I was too homeless with them. So I stopped. I feel like I'm getting more crazier looks today than I did yesterday. So I feel like I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting right now. We're gonna keep playing it out, see how it looks. Could be a different crowd. It could be my shirt. It could be the pants. You know, it could be my hair. I could be tired. All of that. Oh, yeah, 11 likes. Thank you. What's up, guy? Guy, is your company called Love and Candle Co? Is that what you said? That's what it was, right? Love and Candle Co. And then there's Love and Co candles. Okay, so I think it's Love and Candle Co. Got you. Okay. Okay, got it. I'm gonna try to sit down method, see what happens.
Come on, Kim.
Right, this is right. Because I'm like, there's another YouTube channel that has a name that's very similar, and I'm like, wait, is that who that is? That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Oh, thank you for like number 12. Appreciate you.
Güey, de los 40, la cuota que estamos pagando ya y
Okay, there we go. So today was definitely a thug it out day for sure. Hey, 13. Thank you for like number 13. Hey. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay, so here we go. We got the. It's like this is just too close to the edge of the. Like it's kind of close to the edge of the table. And we do not have a case for this phone yet. Okay, I feel this should be enough space. There we go. Just in case we put my bag down here, in case the phone fall, it fall on top of my bag, you know? Gotta be ready. Hey, thank you for number 14. What's going on? Yeah. We put the wax on the card. If you want to smell. No, that one is a D. This is Zesty.
Oh, can I try this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it does smell.
Yeah. That one's it's the third one in the front. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, this is yours. This is one that's cologne. Look.
That's Zesty?
Yeah, no, the retail therapist.
Yeah, that one's my favorite, the retail therapy one.
I need this shit on me, bro.
Which one is that? People watching? So I'm gonna give you that.
How much are these?
It's 30 and 37.
They have a comment.
So this one is your favorite one.
Oh, is that
So this is yours. And you like retail therapy. So, yeah. And this one is your favorite.
Yo, all these?
So you put in your drawer, your bag, your closet, it has that smell when you open it. Yeah. What kind of smells do you like?
Wait, do you have an online shop?
Yeah, on the back, Instagram and website.
Not disturb. Is it poisonous?
Thank you, huh?
Not disturb. Is it poisonous?
No. There you go. Have a good one. We have 15 likes. Oh, y'all showing out today. Y'all must have been free. Y'all not at work? Where y'all at? What y'all doing for today? We have 15 likes in 40, technically 30 minutes. But yeah. Listen, I'm chilling, man. I'm vibing right now. Whatever comes. Like I said, I think April is gonna be our first month where we're like, okay, we're locked in for the April. Like that'll be us testing it. It was supposed to kind of be March, that's not true. March was us testing it. Oh, you get your candle? Okay, that's great. That's good. You light it yet? Or you wait for the right moment to light it. But March was us testing to see like, okay, where can we go outside, right? The problem that we had with that was the train was down, so I couldn't really move around too much, right? February was just go outside and just go outside for the sake of it, just get used to the idea of going back outside. April is our first month where we're like, okay, this is how we will be able to test whether or not what we're doing is working. So April's gonna be that month. So right now I'm finishing out March strong. I think I'm at, how many days this month? So right now for this month, I came outside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times. 13 times. Hey, what's up, Jess? I could hit 16 if I was not going to my mom's housewarming tomorrow and it wasn't supposed to rain on on Sunday. So I might be able to hit 15, but here's the thing. On Monday, we have a meeting at 3 o'clock. It's like a Zoom. So that might, stop me from getting outside. I don't know really what the vibe is for that Zoom call. It's with Chase. And Sunday's supposed to rain. So it's like I'm at 13. I could do 15. So hey, what's up, Octavia? Oh, see, I feel that. Thank you. I'm hoping it goes well too. We don't really know what's supposed to come from it. I'm pretty sure they want us to open up an account with Chase, so we're gonna see how that goes. And then they're gonna try and get us into their ecosystem of small businesses. So if that goes well, hopefully, we don't want no money. We don't want to borrow no money. If you have grants, perfect. So yeah, definitely gotta. What was I gonna say? What was I saying? Oh yeah, we don't want no borrow no money. So grants and pop up. That's what we want to do. But yeah, as far as April, like we locked in for April. Oh, and we have to, bruh. Launching is so crazy. You're doing a relaunch. So it's kind of like I was looking at what this morning we have to buy for our next collection, and we have to buy all the fragrances for it. We have to buy the sample cards for it. We have to buy the labels for it, and we have to buy labels for 4 different sizes. So that's kind of annoying. So it's like 4 different fragrances, 4 different sizes. They all need sample cards, and then once we have that, we can finally launch it. So I think. My bad. Appreciate you. Almost forgot. Oh yeah, you said you print your labels. What do you use for your print? What kind of printer do you have? Cause we tried printing our labels and I did not like it. 8 new fragrances. God. Oh, okay. I thought you were relaunching 8 new fragrances. Wait. Like, are you adding a new 8, or you're only gonna have a complete 8, like just new 8? Yeah, I think we'll probably have our adding all new. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I think we'll probably have. Damn, I think probably by mid-April, I think we should be able to have the collection fully out. I think maybe even maybe second and third week of April. So between the 14th and the 28th. That's what I'm thinking. Our foil chrome print? What does that mean? But all the labels are foil. Huh. Yeah, what right now our issue we're having with printing is we always have these yellow dots on the paper. I don't know why it does that. So like I just said scratch the whole thing. And I feel like the color's never right. And we buy all of ours from Avery. So an air printer is 100 times better than whatever we have in our house. So I let them handle that. I feel like my goal right now is to just buy enough that the cost is like $1 or like $1-ish or less for the labels. Yeah, and after that, not launching a sample or candle for like 2-3 years. To 10 cents? Oh my God. Golly. I wish our labels cost 10 cents. Like when we were testing different labels, they were running like $5 a label. Cause it was like even some like maybe like $4 or $5, but definitely like close to like $5. Because we wanted to have it be sharp corners, and Avery, the one that we wanted, the size, they only gave us rounded corners. So we had to like buy a sticker as opposed to a label, and that costs more if you buy a low amount, which is weird. I don't know the difference between a label and a sticker. So they all saying to me.
So like even like you talking to me about
Ooh, oh, we got 17 likes. God damn. I feel like I looked up we that 15 a second ago. But yeah, so that's kind of where we at right now. What else we have coming up? I'm hoping April is just not April showers and it's like warm outside, like enough times. Because if I gotta come out 16 times a month, that's more than half the month I gotta come out. So that's like 4 times a week.
No, why did we vote for Trump? For the stimulus, for income tax, right?
Oh, you heard that? Yeah. Shout out to New York. Yeah. The people, you gonna get definitely the melting pot for sure. For sure.
De ahí se llega a manejar el chocolate.
Ooh. Telling you, today, when I get home, straight to bed. I'm so I gotta get up early tomorrow. Go to the Bronx for 11 a.m. I'm like, I'm like, and if it doesn't, I'm kind of hoping that it's like, that it rains on Sunday a little bit, just a little tiny bit. So I wanted it to rain today. Like I wanted that, but it didn't. But I need a break. I need like a break. I have to edit the next vlog. I already started. I think we could get, some traction with that being done for next week. I think the last 2 vlogs went out a lot quicker than the previous 2 vlogs. Like what do you mean? Like where I'm at? Oof, I hate that. But I feel like it's my shirt. I feel like my shirt is not sitting the way it's supposed to. I feel like the shirt would be better if I didn't have like a jacket on it. If I try closing it, see how that go. But this looks better. Can y'all still hear me? I feel like it's not. Shouldn't be that muffy. It's a decent amount. It's not a crazy amount. It's a solid flow. I just think the type of people are not our people. That's what it feels like. I'm getting a lot of like older Hasa Diddy type vibes. An anime for an edit, Solo Leveling. There you go, right there, boom. Top of the dome. Yeah, listen, personally, I'm ready to move. Well, here's the thing about New York. Yeah, I would say I'm not a target audience. I would definitely say it's career driven, bold, progressive, probably 25 to 44. Women, likes candles, obviously. Not preferably, but has kids. Seems to be a common trend that we see. I said career driven, but banking is definitely higher. Of like in terms of like, I was gonna segment it. I would go banking, and then career, women, and then under that. What else would I say? Yeah, like fun. I feel like people who are more fun. So like less insurance people, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's definitely, we were trying to figure it out, and it's weird because it's like we could try to come up with who we want to buy the candle, but then it's like when we're at markets and stuff, Or like who buys the candles the most, and it's usually people like that. Right, that's right, exactly. I think how it works is like once everybody in that market buys your candle, right, or whatever you sell, then it's like they tell people who are not in that market about it, and then people who are not in it come in and they buy it, and then it kind of goes from there. I feel like that's how it grows. Whereas like when Apple first started, it was like for a certain kind of people, and it's like, yo, bro, I got this new phone, you want to try it? Oh my god, what kind of phone is that? And then it grows outside your niche, and then your niche becomes your like then your audience becomes your whatever. You know, get what I'm saying? Yeah, it makes sense. Mm-mm. Then I left for PA and come back up. Oh wow. Listen, I mean, you said PA, you just said Philly, so but yeah, I was gonna say that earlier. I feel like I have not experienced living in New York with money, so I cannot say if like how I feel about it. Like I feel like I have kind of come close to what, or at least I've seen it with my eyes, what it might look like, what it might feel like, but I've never actually got there. So I feel like for me, that would let me know if I really want to live here or not. Yeah, so I feel like, cause I'm like, if I had a nice apartment, right, and like if I lived in a 3-bedroom, very large space rooms, close to the city, I have money to go and buy clothes, so it's when it's cold, I have stuff for that. You know, I can afford Ubers. You know, things like that. Bro, just go. Oh my god. Then I feel like I probably would enjoy it more. But it's so expensive to live here. It's like, do I really want to do that? It says like they charge you to come into the city, they charge you to leave the city, they charge you for the train, charge you to park your car, charge you to not park your car, they charge you for food, they charge you for rent, they charge you for everything. And it's like, oof, tax everything. So it's like, is it worth living here if you can't afford it? I don't know. But if I was making like 10K a month, I feel like, hey, how you doing? I feel like I'll probably feel more comfortable living here. Even 10K a month, I still feel like is not real. Like 10K a month living in New York is like okay. I feel like because a 1-bedroom in New York is like in a nice area is probably like $3,500, maybe close to $4,000. So it's like you're spending half your $10,000 salary on living. And I said if that's the case, you're probably even spending more money on whatever, you know, amenities are in that area or whatever. So, you know, I think to live comfortable in New York, you probably be making like 30K a month, 30 to 50K a month. I feel like that would be like living comfortably in New York. Depending on what your lifestyle is too. Like, are you by yourself? Do you have kids? Yeah, like what kind of things do you have? Like that kind of stuff. I feel like that determines that. Like, are you single? Are you have a business? Where you at again, Stephanie? I would probably say, I feel like it probably is, but I don't know. I would probably say it is. I think New York is more business oriented overall. So small business gets lumped into that. Arkansas, okay. Mm. Well, listen, it's not really legal here to sell outside. It's not like you're just fine. I've been harassed by police multiple times, but I don't know what's the like. If you were to sell outside in Arkansas or in Colorado, what would they say? They want you to make 10 times the rent. See, that's crazy. That's insane. Like that's crazy. Yeah, 10 times the rent is astronomical. Okay, so yeah, I would say that. Damn, 10 minutes. Who would tell you to leave? The police, or would it be like the store owner, or what? That's funny. He said 10 minutes. Oh wow. Interesting. That's crazy. Oof. Nah, that's tough. So yeah, I would probably say that I think New York is like a pro small business area for sure. I think, at least from what you guys are saying, it definitely sounds more pro than that. I think they have a lot of stuff here that's pro business, pro small business.
Okay, but I can't look.
How much is a license? So I'm like, here to get a license, it's like it's backlogged here. You can't even just get a license. Like if you want, like you say, oh, I want to get a license. No, they'd be like, nah. You gotta. It's almost kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a waiting list, pretty much. So it's like you have to wait until somebody else either gives it up or passes away. And a lot of times, people that have it will just sell it to somebody new or give it to somebody that they already know. And you don't have an open spot for it. So, 300 plus, that's not bad. $300 for a license, or $300,000. I feel like $300 is not that bad, depending on how, like, if it's per day or is it like for the year. But $300,000 is crazy. Yeah, if we pour the wax on the card, if you want to smell it. Yeah.
Candles?
Yeah, my favorite is this one. What? Y'all not paying a license for $300? Man, I would have bought the license so fast. Is it like, yeah, are people buying the license? Are they not buying it? I feel like that's not a high price. Like for here, it's literally like $20,000 or some crazy number like that. Less than $30? Wait a minute, I'm so confused. I feel like that number is so low. And is it per day or per year? Per year? Man, y'all playing. Ain't no way. I mean, I obviously don't know how the city is set up for you guys, because the city could be different. So it's like the city might not have as much traffic like it would here. Cause I mean, in Atlanta, I feel like certain spots you can't just sell outside, but because it's more like it's like a city slash like suburb or rural area. But for $300 for the year, $30 for the year, I would have. First day, boom, January 1st. Tax you how? Like how do they do that? And do they tax your, like, how do they tax you more for that?
Find out who so high.
Well, I think I have. I mean, honestly, how long have I been outside? I feel like my first sale was at 4:11. So, I mean, I've probably been out here for like 2.5 hours. So, I mean, that's definitely not a lot of a sale for that time period. So I haven't gotten a sale in 2 hours, pretty much, which is actually kind of crazy. But like I said, I'm just vibe selling right now. You said based on, and is that specific to selling outside or just as a small business? I am on mute. My bad. Yeah, I'm doing the walkaway technique to see if we get any sales. I feel like something is, I don't know if I call it off. Maybe it's too close, too much to the left. I mean, too much to the right. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't have the. I mean, it doesn't look bad when you come this close. I just think it's not all centered. Stretch my legs. Ooh. Something smells good. Ooh, should I buy that? Should I buy this? Am I still on mute right now? Right? That look like a slap. And it smell good too. I'm like, what is Sweet Green? I thought Sweet Green only does like salads. Am I bugging? Since we're turning to like dig in. I paid $25 too if I want to get it. So I don't want to spend no money because I didn't make a lot of money today. So I don't want to spend any money. I might still spend something, but I don't want to. I'm trying to hold out. Hey, what part of New York? Whew. Oh. What you doing in New York? You just kind of hanging out with family, going to some fairs and markets.
I know, 50 plus.
How I feel that. Oh, I like that sweater. And don't we all? Don't we all, man? I just need a little. Give me like after 3 days. That's my recharge number. Honestly, should I take 3 days off? Should I do Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off? But I'm off Saturday too. So should I do? But that doesn't count as a day off. I gotta leave the house. But maybe Sunday, Monday, because April 1st is Tuesday. So Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday I can take off, and then recharge for April and start going crazy. Should I do that? I feel that's a good idea. Let me check the weather. Let me see what the weather looking like. Is it actually gonna be raining?
Ah, ese marisco me dijo.
So, ooh, it's supposed to rain. It's supposed. Look at this. Amazing. Oh, I'll put it this way. It's supposed to rain Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. It's a must-season dudes in New York. I mean, I think it depends. Hey, what's up, Calvin? I think it depends what you're trying to do, like what your plan is. I'm not a party person, so like as far as clubs and stuff, I wouldn't be the one to tell you about that. If you want to do like sightseeing, I think the Oculus, I think the High Line is good. Obviously, I guess Empire State Building, I guess, right? That'd be kind of cool to see. Hey, we got an order. Oh, shout out to Sarah. Oh, she bought the last room service candle. Can't sell that one. That's literally the last one we have here or in the house. I said 5th time buying a candle from us. It's good candles. That's how you know you got some good candles. She got a do not disturb, a people watching, and a room service medium. But so yeah, I would say yeah. What do you like to do? What's your preferred form of entertainment? Do you like going to like parks? You like going to museums? You like going to art show, art galleries? You like doing just like regular sightseeing? Are you more of a foodie? Honestly, for fun, you could probably check out some other markets here. Like you could probably check out Artisan Fleas and Grand Bazaar just for fun. Just walk through there. I think you might enjoy seeing those. What else? Yeah. I think it depends what your vibe is.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's even crispy.
Okay. Yeah, yes, I would definitely say that. I would say try. Oh, appreciate the 19th like. I didn't even see that. I gotta start moisturizing my face. I don't want to spend money on that though. I guess it's better, right? I should. Moisturize my. I gotta start getting to put my face in the cold water routine.
Very nice products.
Thank you. I gotta start getting the. Hey, Lisette. I gotta get me the bucket of Saratoga water. That's what I need. Oh wow, what is she wearing? That's crazy. She's got a dominatrix leather suit on from head to toe or neck to toe. Um, but yeah, I think you'd enjoy that. What's other some stuff? Ooh, I like it. You should do some escape rooms. I love that. Escape rooms are fun. Who does not love a good escape room? Yeah, I think getting that online stuff definitely made the day a little bit better, for sure. What else? So if I get one or two more sales for the rest of the day, I'll be good. No more sales until 8 o'clock would be crazy. I feel like at that point, something is up. But I just can't tell what it is. I'm like right now the weather I feel like is looking a little funky, so that's a thing. Um, but yeah, I feel like outside of the weather, I think it's the weather. So I gotta find a spot that when weather like this happens, I still get sales. I think for that I would need. See, I want to do a cold plunge. Like I want to do like the facial cold plunge, like the one I seen in that guy's viral whatever. So I'm gonna try getting more into that. But I got to just do more self care. That's it. I've been sucking it out and grinding for like a couple years now, just kind of not caring about hair, face, stuff like that. Just kind of just hitting the pavement. Oh wow. Are you smoking butterflies in your stomach, or are you smoking a butterfly? Yeah, I'm thinking. Like I said, I'm thinking as far as like I said, like I start getting some more clothes. Might get a little lineup. You have probably not seen me with a lineup in years. Some of y'all probably never seen it. So that's funny. Oh, what made you hand in your letter of resignation? And what industry were you working in? You locking in on candles, or you hated the job? What's the news? Oh, both of them? That's funny. I feel that. I remember one time when I was my shoulder. I remember when I was doing the wholesaling. Honestly, that happened twice. I was doing the wholesaling and something else, and the guy was like, "I can tell you're an entrepreneur because of your hair." And he was like, "You can only live like that if you're an entrepreneur." And I was like, "Is that a compliment? I don't know. It's not. My hair wasn't like this. Imagine like my hair being this long, but like not in twists, just out. Like if y'all watched the podcast from like a year ago, or whatever, 2 years ago, y'all would have seen what I was talking about. Just vibes. Hey, how you doing? Thank you, thank you. But yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna get me a lineup. I'm gonna get me some clothing. I'm getting this inch by inch, inch by inch. I've had this jacket for I don't even know. I'm 30, so probably like 10 years almost, and I've never wear it. So I put this in my repertoire of things to wear. Ooh, 40 to 45 hours. Okay, listen, lock in. Oh, yeah, 20 likes. Appreciate you. And then honestly, my other problem with getting a haircut was that they be messing it up. Oh, 21 likes. They be fucking my haircut up. That's my basic. I don't, cause I'm like my beard, right? I feel like how it looks right now, it looks like it's kind of like here-ish, but I feel like if they cut it, they're gonna cut it like down to here. And I don't want my beard to be like this. I want it to kind of be kind of high and kind of full. And they be getting real scissor happy with this damn clippers. I don't like that. So I don't really want to go in there. Next thing you know, I got the Dominican line like this, and then like this, and then they're like, oh, my bad, bro, that's what you wanted. It's like, now I'm pissed. Now I'm mad. And on top of that, no haircut. What's going on? No haircut should be $50. I'm not paying 22 likes. Oh shit! I'm not paying $50 for no damn hair. I'm not. Listen. When I grew up, when I was a kid, okay, I remember it would be like, oh, you have a kid, $5, $8 haircuts for a kid. Just cut it up, zoop, and you were done. $5, $8. Now, and if my dad was getting a haircut or an adult haircut when I got a little older, it's like $15. How did we go from $15 to $50, $60 per haircut? What are we talking about? Y'all not using no different clippers, the same clippers. I'm not paying you $60 for no damn haircut. I'm not. And that's one reason why I refuse to get a haircut. So I don't even want to get in the trap of having to pay that every single. Now, you know how crazy that is? Think about all the subscriptions that you have right now. How many of them cost you $100 a month? That's what you pay for a haircut. $100 a month for a haircut. What are we doing? That's crazy. Let me change these cards out before I explode, because it's crazy. It's robbery. I'm like, and they're not giving no different hair. It's the same haircut they giving. That's the crazy part. I'm like, bruh, y'all really be killing me with that. And that I refuse to be robbed at gunpoint in my barbershop over a haircut. And they're not even doing like, I can understand maybe if they were doing like a skincare routine for my face, if they were like moisturizing my beard, if they were, what he be charging? He charging them crazy prices? What he be saying? Inflation? You saying inflation? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not an excuse. It's not. I will not pay it. Cause I don't even know if you think about it, right? I mean, okay. I'm gonna Google in a second what jobs are making like $55 an hour, and I'm gonna see what we're talking about. Cause now we're saying a barber is making about that amount of money. Oh, he's down.
I tried 8 and it let me go into 8 and it was negative. No, it's fine negative.
How much? $80? Nah. Listen, I will look like Albert Einstein before I pay $80 for a haircut. Like for $80, you have to come to my house with your equipment. You have to be doing a skincare routine. You have to be moisturizing my face. You have to be my hairline. We didn't even get to the haircut part, but my haircut better be so immaculate that I make whatever I do. If I'm in sales, if I'm a gigolo, if I work at the bank, I better immediately see results from my haircut. Immediately. I walk outside and they go, oh my God, do you sell candles? Can I buy some? Like, I need that. If I'm not getting that from my haircut, I don't want it. I don't want it. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, listen. It's never off topic for to-do list. I don't know how many of y'all use Notion. That is my whole life. My entire life is on Notion. And I think I've been able to function so much better in the last couple of weeks because I have Notion. Like it's dramatically and quantitatively increased my life significantly. Like it's oh my God, everything is amazing on Notion. That's what I'll see, Calvin. Where you at? I would pay $40 for a barber to come to my house and do that. Like for $40, that's a good price. Come to my house and give me a haircut. At that point, you don't even have to do like a skincare routine or nothing like that. Just a haircut. And honestly, the prices I'm talking about probably don't even include a beard. So, listen, because if I tell them I have a beard too, they go, oh, you have a beard? $110. Like, come on. Oh, I was going to look it up. What companies have make $55 an hour? Or what jobs? Okay. Oh, it's not bad. Okay, it's not terrible. Let's see. This seems like, I mean, you know, you got administrative assistant, you got a call center representative, you got barista at this particular store, project manager, assistant manager. What is this? This is ZipRecruiter.
On a busy day, on a busy street.
Okay, so you can be a supervising pharmacist. Make in the Bronx. Make at Bryant Pharmacy. Make $55 an hour. A senior advisor at social protection and cash assistance. User researcher for Cedar Inc. Returning summer journey on-site specialist. I don't even know what that is. Construction site inspector and engineer. Substitute culinary instructor. General manager at Fish Cheeks. It's funny. A human resource manager. An RN for weekends. And a barber. Those go together? I don't know if they do. So, you know, it's up to y'all. It's whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, I refuse it. Now, you know, if I was rich, I would probably pay more, only because I would lose money going to get a haircut from some other place. So I would probably pay more for it. To come to my house or come to me wherever I am to get a haircut, I would probably pay for that. And if I was rich. honestly, it's a hot take I think I have. So I think that all businesses will only cater to luxury and like premium high-end products. That's what I think. And I think that because prices are so high, no other people can afford them. That's what I think. I think that'll be like, if you want to have a business make money, I think it's very difficult to make a business charging like low cost for things. So everything has to be premium / luxury. I think once you go under that, it becomes difficult to run a successful business. Maybe not successful, maybe like bigger business, it becomes harder to do it. Because it's like, if you're selling something that costs $5, $10, it's kind of like, how many do you have to sell to make money from it? You have to sell hundreds of thousands or something like that, like a ridiculous amount. Because you have to make enough to pay bills and hire people and whatever. So I feel like everybody has to like charge, you know, every item has to be luxury, premium, everything has to be like whatever. And so and it's not even necessarily like, I think it's gonna be more of a future thing, but as it stands right now, I think that like a lot of the middle class people I think are the ones that'll be buying stuff, and then it'll just keep going up and up and up. As salaries grow and whatnot, I think that'll happen. That's what I think. So we'll see. We will see. Like, there's no reason why the halal food should have been $14 yesterday. Okay. And you think about all the restaurants they have now, you go to like Sweet Green, average meal is $25. Like, you go on, even think about it. A perfect example would be Airbnb, where it's like, they started out as like everybody could just have an apartment, rent a room for it, and you just come in and get an apartment, right? Now, if you go on their website, they advertise mostly for like the special places where the person done did some super crazy thing to their apartment where it could float in the air and go upside down, and it has a butler attached to it. That's what like the new thing is. So it's like, okay, I think they have to do that because not enough people are paying for the other places, right? So most people that's making money are probably doing the higher end places. And then on top of that, I think the people that are doing it, who are renting out the rooms, need to make more money. So now they're charging like an average of $200 a night for a room, which is like, that's not like, it's affordable-ish, like to some people, but it's not like high end yet. I think when it starts getting like $400 a room, whatever, if they even sustain that, I think you start seeing crazy stuff. I think every industry is going that direction. I wouldn't say that's the reason that's why it's going up. Like, I think it's like, cause I don't know if I would say that. I know that they talk about like Blackstone or BlackRock buying up all the houses and whatnot, but I don't think that that's the reason why Airbnb prices are high. Because we were kind of in this space and researching it and whatnot, and just for you to make money, like if a lot of people, you have two options to do Airbnb, right? Either you can buy an apartment yourself, or you can do the rental arbitrage thing where you kind of sublease it out. Most places are gonna be like 100, like most rent you have to pay is probably gonna be like $1,500 to $2,000 a month, right? So for you to pay that back, you have to make about $50 a day, right? Just to kind of pay back that amount of money, and that's if the rent is that low. The people that are gonna want to come there and pay that price, you're not gonna want them there. Like if you're charging $50 a rent a night for a room, you're not gonna put that much effort into it. You're not gonna put a lot of effort into the apartment. It's gonna be very rinky dinky. It's gonna be like, all right, $50. I'm not gonna put a nice bed, a new TV, security system. I'm not gonna put in, whatever other amenities I might put in here because it's $50 a night. So now you have that problem. How do you solve that? You charge $200 a night. So now you have a certain kind of clientele that comes in, and you can give them better things. But that just keeps going. That number keeps going higher and higher. Because I said, at some point, like I said, you have barbers now who are charging $50 a day or $50 a haircut, and they're going to be the ones that's buying. They're like, because the barber job is not a job that you should be making, I think, that much money off of. Not like should in terms of, you can make whatever you want if you're good at it. But it's like the perceived income of a barber is not like high. Like, I don't know how many people think barbers are making six figures, 150K. Like, if you talk to a barber, like, yeah, I make 200K a year. You'd be like, that's not normal. Like, that's kind of high for a barber. So that'll be an issue. But they're gonna be like, they are still, I don't want to call them the lower class, but they're still, in terms of like jobs that will make a lot of money, will be lower. So now you're gonna have like lawyers and whoever else people think that make more money, engineers, tech, streamers, things like that. They're gonna be people that's paying more. They're gonna be like the higher end people. So they're gonna be paying like $500 a night for Airbnb, $1,000 a night for Airbnb. That's gonna be the streamers and whatnot. The bankers are gonna be paying, they're gonna be buying a $20,000 Airbnb, whatever. But the regular person, with a regular job, is not gonna be able to pay for a regular Airbnb. That's like a legitimate Airbnb. They're gonna have to pay for the $20 Airbnb, which nobody wants to be in. So, most barbers pay chair rent. What does that mean? Like, you have to pay an amount to be there? Is that what you mean by chair rent? Well, I think bartending is different. I think people not expect, but people understand that bartenders make a lot of money. Like, because it's a very different, like, it's kind of like car sales. It's like, oh, you make 150K selling cars, like, you're probably good at car sales. Like, it's not that crazy. I don't think people would expect a barber to make 150K a year. Like, that seems like, I mean, y'all tell me if I think I'm bugging. If I told you I know a barber that's making 150K a year cutting hair, would you think that was crazy or you think that was normal? Right, exactly. I think that's exactly right. That's what you have, and everybody feels like, oh, I could charge that price for my haircut too, and then everybody charges it. But it's like, I remember watching a video about a barber who was talking about how he raised his prices, and he was like, he cut less hair, but made the same amount of money, and it was kind of like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because people like, yeah, bro, I can't. I think he had a friend that would come to him regularly. He's like, yeah, bro, I can't come to you no more for a haircut because my son and me come to your haircut is like $120 to get a haircut from you. And he was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. This is the barber. He's like, because that's why I wanted to cut hair for people like that. And now I can't even do that. So he said he decided to go back and lower his prices to cut more hair. But like I said, people are getting ridiculous. They're getting ridiculous. It's like, it's not really worth, y'all doing too much for haircuts, bro. At the end of the day, it's a haircut. Like, let's not, like, yes, it's helpful. And that's the thing is, I would understand more if the haircut was something where, like I said, you have a lot of hair or you do like a really fancy haircut or something like that. We're talking about a fade, a taper fade, a dark Caesar, a light Caesar. You're talking about like regular stuff? Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Oh yeah, celebrity barber for sure. And that's what I was saying. If I was a celebrity barber and I said that, it would make sense. Imagine I said I'm a celebrity barber and I make $900,000 a year. You would be like, well, that sounds kind of crazy. That probably was happening right now. There are probably millionaire celebrity barbers right now where it's like, well, I don't know if you're $1 million haircut guy. Like I said, you would have to be on some, hey, how you doing? You'd have to be on some fly wherever you go to cut the hair. And you have to really come with some like golden clippers. You have to add more to just cutting hair. You have to be like a personable person. You got to be like, you got to be able to, you know, cut deals for him and things like that. You can't just be like, oh, I cut hair. That's all I do, just cut hair. And that's why I charge $3,000 a haircut. Like, no. Like, it's not it, bro. Now, I don't think they all cut the same for sure, but I don't think that the difference is that much. Like, it's like if you think about the top guy cutting hair and like the next 20, 30 people, like it's not that much different, I feel like. I feel like if you're brand new to cutting hair, like I feel like I feel like the gap is not that wide between who's really good and who's not good. So I'm like, I see people pull out the ruler and they do the angles on your head. They put the white stuff on there and then they all that. Like I seen it and it's like I get it. I understand that. Every barber's not doing that, and I don't think it's hard for every barber to do that. Cause for me, you know what I would pay more for? If you gave me that same haircut in 15 minutes. Now we talking. I'm like, nah, bro. This haircut I just got is fire. 15 minutes, he cut my whole hair. He did my hair, he washed my hair, 15 minutes. You'd be like, damn, I might pay a couple $100 for that. 15 minutes, haircut, I'll be in there for an hour. I go in there, I gotta wait, I'm there for an hour. You know, the haircut is not amazing. Like I said, it's a haircut. And like I said, because I have black hair, like in terms of, you don't need like scissors to cut the top and fold it over and like do nothing crazy. It's a Caesar, a lineup, maybe a fade. If I get a dark Caesar on my head, right? Not even me, because I have hair. If I get a shape up, what are you even doing? What are you really doing? Right, that's what I'm saying. If they're that good and they could do it well in 15 minutes, but they definitely, that's the thing. That's what make them a good barber. And they could do it evenly and quickly. But they can't, because it's really hard to do that. I mean, that's my assumption. That's interesting. I think a lot of it also is marketing too. And I don't know if that's what you mean by self-care. Hey, how you doing? Like I said, I don't necessarily think that it's I think a lot of things have been blown out of proportion. And this is what I was saying earlier about the money situation. This is why I feel like everything's gonna go to the premium route, because now it's like, if you're poor, right, and you don't have no money, okay. So if you're poor, right, and you don't have any money, waking up in the morning and putting your face in a bowl of cold water is not a priority for you. Waking up in the morning and not even meditating necessarily, but like, you know, getting your skincare routine down and trying to make sure that you don't have, don't mark what, that is not a priority for you, because you're broke. You don't have any money. You need to figure something out to get some money, right? I think that people with no money are prioritizing those things and they can't afford them. That's what I think. And I think that they're trying to get these things that sometimes it's not as important for you. Like, everybody is trying to have the same routine as the guy who's making 6 figures, 500K a year, whatever the number is, and they don't have that lifestyle. And that's why I think a lot of stuff is overinflated. Like, there's no reason, again, back to the haircut thing, haircut should be that much money, unless you feel like you need it, but you don't need it that much. Right. It's like, bro, like, the amount, like, Saratoga water is expensive. So now you're like, oh man, I gotta buy this water, bro, to do my face. Like, bro, you don't have a job. Like, you don't work. You've never saved any money, and now you want to do that. That's what you want to do with your free time, is a morning routine. Like, that's not it. And And I say that to say that because people are prioritizing the whole self-care thing, things like that, even honestly across the board, things like Airbnb, things like Uber, things like DoorDash, people can't afford it, they're trying to buy it. Another thing with DoorDash, I think all these companies are gonna be terrible. Like, I think that there's no reason that DoorDash should be $45 for two. If I'm buying a meal for me and Melissa, a regular meal, I shouldn't be paying $40 and be thinking like, damn, I can't even get a. Should I get a drink? Should I get a side? I don't know. So right, that's my thing. Where it's just like, and I forgot what I was saying because of that music. Oh, with Uber and stuff, like Ubers, DoorDash, Postmates, whatever they call now, whatever company it is, everything costs a lot. And I think inflation is part of it, but I guess that's what inflation really is, right? I think a lot of it is that people are buying premium things because they don't want to buy the lesser thing because it takes more work to get. But it's like you're not in that tax bracket to be able to afford that. That's what I think is happening. Right, and that's what I'm also saying too, where it's like we sell premium candles, right? But our audience is not like lower income. Like we have a higher threshold for the candles because they cost more, right? But I don't know. Maybe they exist. You guys can tell me if you know them. If you are like, if you're like, you could probably sell $15, $20 candles, right? Like obviously people are selling them. The question is, how successful can you get or how big can you get doing that? Like, is it what is the growth rate for something like that? Right, exactly. And that's what I'm saying is that is what causes like everybody is moving up. So everybody can't afford premium and luxe. That's what I'm saying. And that's what happens. Every industry becomes premium and luxe. And if every industry is premium and luxe, what's under that? At some point it'll be nothing. Like at some point it'll either be like $1 candle from Target or like a premium candle. It's not gonna be a middle candle because nobody's gonna we can't live off of charging that for it, so we won't. And they have no other candle to buy. So that's what happens. So it's just like they don't get them no more. Like that's what'll happen. It'll only be for people who are making 6 figures plus or 7 figures plus or whatever. They can buy. They'll be our target audience. It'll be people like, yeah, my salary is $1 million a year or $800K a year. I buy MBur candles, and it's like that'll be what happens. But anybody who's making like $90K a year, at least in the future, obviously, who's making $50K a year, they be like, yeah, bro, I can't afford your candles. Or making even $110K a year at some point, they be like, I can't afford them because I have to pay rent, I have to pay for my Airbnb, or I have to pay for my food. Like I said, the DoorDash thing is crazy. Like there are people who are getting DoorDash regularly. First of all, this is obviously a pet peeve I've triggered myself. It's the gambling on all the apps that they have, the charging for stuff. Everything has a fee, an extra fee, a secret fee, a hidden fee. Then they have interest on all the banks, on all the loans they get from the banks, all the fees from the banks. It's crazy. And it's like, okay, you cannot afford to live a regular life. Like, unless you are like making a high salary, you cannot afford to live a regular life. It's done. And I'm obviously not saying nothing like new or special. Like people notice it's happening. But I'm like, I think it's really crazy. Like I think it's really, like if you just look around on a regular level, you're like, wow, why is it that Uber's cost so much now? It's because they can't afford to not cost that much. So who buys them? People with money. Okay. Why do Airbnbs cost that much? It's like, who buys them? People with money. You know? And it's like, it's crazy. Like, if you think about anything you think about, it's like, and then you have the other option, which is this. You can buy the lower costing item, and then you find out that it's gonna kill you if you have too much of it. You have too much red 40, or you have I don't know, some other meal that they just made in a laboratory and gave it to you. Like now you growing a third arm, you don't know why. And it's like, it's crazy. I think that whole thing is just crazy to me. So hopefully my rant is done. But I just start seeing things around where it's like now the bus costs more, the train costs more, the movies cost more, the phones cost more. It's just crazy. Just crazy. It's really crazy. So right, exactly. It's like literally that. You're gonna be outside all day long, and it's like it's not gonna be worth it. Like, and it's now people will succeed doing it. There will be some people who are ready to grind and be outside from 7 in the morning to 11 p.m. at night for several months or a year or whatever. People will be like that, but that's what you're gonna have to do to get out of the hole that you in. Like, you're gonna have to be doing craziness like that. So, and honestly, here's another thing too. Another I guess hot take that I have. Right? I think the fact that people who are streaming are making so much money. I think the fact that they're making so much money is because, and go back to my theory about who's paying for everything, right? Most streamers only make money because brands are paying them for stuff. That's it. They're not really, outside of that, they don't produce anything to make money for the most part. It's literally like, I get a sponsorship, from McDonald's or Bank of America or Whole Foods, whatever, right? And they live off of that. You have somebody come in, they get $20 million for this contract to promote gambling or something like that. But that's just a marketing arm of the company. So, I'm sorry, I don't even explain. They're like, they aren't actually people producing something that they are growing as a business. They aren't doing that. They are just promoting the other companies and getting paid by them. So that means, that, how would I even say that? Like, okay. If there were no big companies, hey, what's up, Jess? There would be no streaming, no YouTubers, none of that. Pretty much. Think about it like that. That's what would happen. Like, if for whatever reason those companies stop paying streamers, they would die almost instantly. And we've seen that happen in the past with the adpocalypse and stuff. It's like, as soon as they pull their money out, that's when it's like, okay, everybody goes into a panic. And it's like, okay, that goes back to the theory of the only people who are able to survive are people with money, because whoever they pay. That's it. Like, that's really what it is. So I think people need to find a way to make their own stuff and sell their own stuff and build their own thing, because if back in the day you could make ice cream and then go sell it, you could build a business off of that. That's building a business. If I just get somebody to give me money from a large company, I'm not building a business. That's not a business. I just have somebody give me money. Like, I'm just having a big company fund this thing until they don't fund it anymore. And that's what a lot of people have right now. A lot of streamers have that. A lot of companies have that. Like, you think about it, and that's what I'm saying. It's a bad thing, because it's not just streamers. Like, it goes to the top. Like, every layer you look at it goes higher and higher. So it's like, okay, you might have someone like, let's say, Mr. Beast and Kai Cenat, right? If they're not getting sponsorship for those videos they were making on their lives, whatever they're doing, streaming and whatnot, nobody is there. They would have to get a job because they can't make any money. They can't get paid from ads. They're not making no money, right? Okay. You go a layer above them, right? So you have like DoorDash, Uber Eats, even Facebook, honestly, at that point in the beginning. It's 8, nah, it's probably like, I feel like it feels like 60. It feels like 60. Like it's not cold. I definitely colder yesterday by this time. Right now it's 55. Right. And then you have companies like DoorDash, right? Where they just invest a bunch of money into them. And they just hemorrhage money or lose money until they make it. That's not really, you're not really running a business. That's not a business. That's not business work. Like, you can't, that's not how a business is supposed to work. Because I'm like, at that point, anybody can survive a business. If I just gave you infinite money to just keep spending until you felt like you made some money. Like Amazon was built that way. Uber was built like that. DoorDash was built like that. Facebook was built like that. Like I said, Apple wasn't built like that, and neither was Microsoft. So, that's one of my pet peeves, though. I have a pet peeve about that. It's just like, bruh, we should not be funding companies with no money. Like, I don't think we should be doing that. Like, I personally think that if you can't build a business where the economics make sense from the first sale, you probably shouldn't be building that business. Like, that's probably like an extreme view, or very overzealous, but I kind of feel like that. Because it's like, oh, let's say, right, bro, listen, exactly. Listen, give you enough money, you could put everybody out of business. You could literally be like, okay, I'm gonna build a candle store right next to every candle store in the world. I'm gonna run enough ads that I'm gonna have a person go to everybody's house in the world and tell them about my candles. I just pay them 100 grand every single day. The candles. Like, I'm gonna have somebody just go to your door and promote my candles every single day, and I'll pay them 100K every single day. It's like, yes, I will probably get a lot of sales. Okay, and then if I had enough money, I could just pay somebody else to not supply you with whatever products you want. I could pay for someone to not stock your stores. I could pay Shopify to not put your products on the website. Like, infinite money, I can do whatever. That doesn't make it a good business. That's not how business should work. Like, that's a crazy idea. Because like, nobody likes your thing. Like, no one wants your stuff. So, hey, how you doing? These are candles that me and my wife make.
Candles.
Yeah, we poured the wax here if you want to smell it.
Okay. Oh, it's a wonderful smell.
Thank you.
You're Indian.
Mm-hmm.
From India. You like it. I also like all Indian, natural and small.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Like, that's not a good business to me. So. Oh, question. That bin, where'd you get the bin from? Staples? Thank you. But yeah, listen, that to me is just, it's just annoying to see that. That's all. Another one of my pet peeves. It's weird. It's a weird thing, and I think I have it. Oh, 1 second. I think that I'm closer to it when I was doing Uber Eats, when I was a bike messenger, because I saw it happen across so many companies at the same time. It was so weird. It was like I would be delivering, I don't know, a box of like not even a box, like one cookie, like, and it would be going right next door, and they would pay me $30 for that. And I'm like, this makes no sense. Like, I'm like, there's no way this makes any sense. And then, as of course, things that don't make sense turn out to be, they started lowering everybody's pay, like week after week. They'd be like, all right, guys, right now the pay is $25. All right, guys, next week the pay is $20. All right, guys, the pay is $17. Okay, guys, the pay is $11. Okay, guys, it's $8. Okay, it's $5. Okay, it's distance pay. And you're like, wow, that changed really quickly. And it's like, they can't afford to do that. Like, they would pay you $30 per order, and then if it rained, they would pay you like $50 per order. And no matter where the order was going, what the order was, $50 per order. I'm like, that's not a real business. Like, it's not. And we don't have a real business. You like, right? Like, you don't even know what your product even costs, because it's like people are willing to pay for it at a certain price, but you mess the economy up, because it's like, okay, if I'm willing to buy this thing at $5, because they were paying us more money, and they were also giving like discounts to everybody buying whatever they were buying. But it's what was I gonna say? Oh, once people are kind of hooked to it, now they're buying it, forever, which is good, I guess, for your company to some degree. But people can't afford that. Like, just because they're buying it doesn't mean that they can afford that. And then people are gonna keep buying Uber Eats and Uber, whatever they're buying. And it's like, your business is literally built on something that people kind of like. This is not a good idea. Like, this is not like, you shouldn't be business off of this. Like, this is stupid. It's kind of like the whole crash with the housing market, where it's like, you are building your company off of people who cannot afford to pay for their house. That's a bad idea. Like, it's a bad idea. What the fuck was that? That was crazy. That was a head-on collision. That's a fact. And then honestly, you're right, and that's what I'm saying. It's not their responsibility to do that. What I'm saying is, if you look at the economy from a bird's eye view, it was okay. Back when the housing thing happened, the housing collapse in whatever year that was, the issue that people were saying was they were giving out loans to people who cannot afford to pay them. And like, somebody has to carry that weight for the ones who cannot afford to pay for their house, right? Like, somebody has to cover that. Same thing with the groceries, and not the groceries, but the Uber Eats. It's like, yes, people are buying your food, but they can't afford it. So you shouldn't be having a product that you're relying on people who can't afford to buying it. Like, that's just a bad idea. And honestly, the problem is, but that's the thing though. It's like, that's like saying that people who can't afford to buy a house are buying a house. If something happens where I can't afford to buy the house, I'm no longer going to buy the house. So it's like, they're only buying the food because they're like, nothing has happened enough for them to not buy the food anymore. But like, if something comes up, they're going to be done. So what was I going to say? What was I saying? It was about the
On myself.
it was on the, I forgot now what it was about. It was about the Klarna thing. Because I was watching a video about it, and it's kind of like, so they have like this new promotion, right? Where they're saying that you could like order like Chipotle, I think, on DoorDash, or DoorDash on Klarna, or something like that, right?
Wait, what are you guys wearing?
Like you can put fast food on Klarna, which is like if you don't know what Klarna is, it's like a buy now pay later thing, right? Right. That's the thing. The 1% is not using. Don't care about Uber Eats. They can hire a chef to come to their house. Like why would I pay for Uber Eats when a personal chef costs me $1,000 a week or something like that, or maybe whatever the number might be. It's like I can get freshly cooked food in my house of my choice every week, but then, or I can pay for Uber from a guy I don't know delivering food to me from a restaurant that's kind of like, it don't make sense. But right, that's okay. Exactly. Exactly. What Calvin is saying is exactly what I'm saying. That's what exactly. Cause I'm like that. It doesn't. Okay. If you had a cafe company, right? Like as you said you had before, and then you found out all of your customers were people who hate cafes and are trying to undermine cafes. That's your customer base. You would not feel comfortable with your customer base. You'd be like, this seems weird. I don't want you guys to be my customers if all you want to do is destroy my cafe. Even though they're buying your stuff. You'd be like, nah, this doesn't seem like a good idea. Like you wouldn't like that. And that's kind of what the equivalent is to what we have now. But what I was saying with the DoorDash thing and Klarna is in the Klarna, buy now, pay later. Who needs to use Klarna to buy Uber Eats and DoorDash? It's not the person that's making $500,000 a year. It's not them. I guarantee you, anybody making a lot of money is not using Klarna to buy DoorDash. And they're just not doing that. Even if you're probably making six figures, maybe $150K a year, you're probably not using that to buy that. The only people that will probably use Klarna to get food on DoorDash are people who are making like 50K, 75K, 90K maybe to do that. That's what it is. That's what it is. So it's like, that's a bad business to have if everybody that's buying stuff cannot afford it. Because, and another thing too, it's like, how important is that meal? And it's like, okay, at some point they're gonna go, I can't afford to buy this anymore. And then if you start having them do, right. So now here's what's gonna happen, right? A person that is using Klarna or DoorDash to buy their food is probably not the most responsible person. If I had to take a guess, right? So chances are they're probably going to miss their payments. Yes, they can. I'm not saying they can't do that. I'm saying that, like, let me see, how would I put this? I'm saying that you shouldn't build your company off of that. So like, okay, think about the iPhone, right? Think about like, let me think about it. Who is it? Let me see. Okay, perfect example, right? Because a lot of people don't even know things like this. So you think about companies like Mercedes, right? It's supposed to be like a higher end luxury car, right? Mercedes does not survive off of Mercedes. Like, they sell a lot of Mercedes cars, but I don't know if they're owned by Toyota or some other company, but their lower end car is what drives the sales for them to do Mercedes. Right? That's how most of the companies you look at work. If you look at Amazon web server, you look at Amazon, right? They make their money off of Amazon web servers. They don't make their money off of us buying stuff on the website. And that's not where the money comes from. It comes from Amazon web servers, right? That's people who have billions of dollars who are buying web service hosting from Amazon. And then that subsidizes us being able, hey, how you doing?
Do you know where to get weed?
Up here, I don't, but I would probably say your best bet is like Times Square.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, right, they're subsidizing that. You look at a lot of companies that exist that are like luxury companies or whatever. They're subsidized by actual good businesses. Like that's what pays the bills. It's the good businesses. So they're not surviving off of a bad business. They have a good business, and then they're adding in another like luxury product to their business. That's what they're doing. Like Bugatti is not surviving off of Bugatti. Oh, they wanted some weed. Right. That's what she wanted to get. I don't discriminate. That's your business. I know they be out here selling it. Like, yo, you got some weed? You want some weed? But you know, they be trying to. I said, if we was at Washington Square Park, I would have told her, like, you can get some down there. But up here, I don't really know the vibes, other than maybe Times Square. But yeah, you look at pretty much any company you could think of that, like, yeah, you would consider people buying out of their budget or stuff, or like they can't afford. That company, that's a luxury company, is being subsidized by. It's kind of legal in New York. Like you don't. It's technically legal. Yeah. Like yeah, it's legal. Yeah. But yeah, that's a big company. You could pick cars. You could pick probably food. You could pick Amazon. You could pick a website. You could pick whatever company you want. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But you have to have you have to have unit economics that makes sense. So if I make my candle for $2, I sell it for $8. That should be how it goes, right? People are buying my candle at $8, and they can buy my candle $8. If I make my candle for $5 and I'm selling it for $2, right? But I have somebody else who's subsidizing that, then that's not gonna work. Like, I mean, well, if somebody subsidizing it, obviously it'll work then. But like, that's not a good business, right? And it's not a good product either. It's not a good product. So, like I said, it's like tier pricing is different than what I'm talking about. You should always have tier pricing. I mean, depending on your business. But what I'm talking about is like a whole separate industry that pays for your other companies that aren't making that much money. So it allows you to have better products for that reason. Yeah, they definitely can be expensive to make, especially if you're like, you know, I mean, well, they are expensive to make, depending on what materials you're using for sure. And another thing too, that's probably why a lot of people were making like Bath and Body Works candles. Because I'm like, those companies realize, oh shit, it's expensive to make a real candle. Like, let me just get this paraffin real quick. Let me just find this paste I found together and throw it together and make a candle. So, and this goes back to my earlier point where if you want to have a business, you cannot sell to people who are in a lower class, and that's a problem. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm trying to point out, is that it's a problem that's the case. Like that's a big issue. If I can't sustain my business by just like average people, I have to only sell to rich people. That's an issue. It's a problem. So, but that's the thing. You can't have a business model that allocates you can't do that. It's not a business model. There is no, you can't do that. Like, if you have a business model that allocates for the loss, that means that somebody is giving you money. Like, you literally can't function that way. Right? And then this is the problem, right? So if you were gonna do that, let's say that you decide to sell your candle for $5, $10, and they was in the hood moving, they going crazy, right? How many candles would you have to sell in the hood to even make it make sense? If you were doing 20 sales a day, 20 sales a day at $10. You made $200 today. That's how much you made. Think about how crazy. If you've been to a market, $20, 20 sales is not like a crazy amount of sales. It's a good amount of sales. But like to do 20 sales every day consistently and you only leave with $200 every day, you would be upset. You would be upset. You would be like, damn. Right, but it's not even the cost being lower is not always like a positive thing, because it's like you have to sell way more. So it's like just having a low cost is not enough. But I said, who price for value? Bath and Body Works or regular people who are like just selling stuff? Because in the scenario I'm giving, it's like you're selling like $5 candles, and you're just going crazy. Like you're going on the street and you're just, trying to rack up sales. You're not going crazy with $10 candles. You're not. You would have to literally sell. Exactly. Your volume would have to be so crazy as a regular person for you to even build a business. Because let's just say, hypothetically speaking, let's say you're doing great margins, right? Let's say every candle costs you $1 to make, right? And you go out and you make $200, right? So that means that, what's that? That's 10% would be your cost. So we're talking about, what's that? $20. So that means you left with a profit of $180 that day, right? Just straight out $180. You went crazy. You made $180 selling candles, profit, and now it's like, okay, what do you do now? And then, what was I saying? So now you have $180, right? Your phone bill is $90, right? Your rent, $1,500, right? Let's just say. You want to get groceries? That costs more money, right? You cannot grow your business off $180, even if you're making 90+% margin profit, because you have to sell, your value has to be so high for you to make any money. So you'd have to be doing like $500 worth of sales a day of $10 to $20 candles to make it a reasonable cost. That starts to get a little bit harder. It's not as easy to do that every day. So that's what I'm saying. So then what the most common sense thing is to charge more, right? But then when you charge more, you start pricing out certain people. So like I said, that's my thing. It's just an observation that I've made. So I think it's interesting that I think at some point, I don't really know what that trend will look like, but I don't think people will be selling products for people who are and I wouldn't even say for lower income. I would just say that right, but you said 10,000 units. That's a crazy amount of units to sell. That's not an average amount of units to sell 10,000 units. 10,000 units on one purchase is a ridiculously high amount. And if you're, let's say that you were doing, right, you have bad customers too. Let's say you're running 90% margins on that 10,000, right? That means that you are keeping $9,000 off of that. That's great. That's how you're supposed to be living. That's the number you should be doing, right? How frequently are you gonna get those sales? Because at the end of the day, that 10K unit being bought by somebody with money. Again, not a bad thing. I'm just saying that the frequency of sales comes less because they're buying so much. But listen, 10,000, you can't argue with 10,000 sales or one units. That's the kind of value you have to do. But on average, you're not doing that in person or whatever. You're only selling that kind of units to another company that has a lot of money. So But guys, I'm gonna start packing up early. I'm gonna call it early, 15 minutes early. I want to get to the training time. I don't want to be out. I want to get home with a reasonable amount of time. My favorite store, I haven't gotten a sale in literally like 3 hours. And it's literally supposed to rain in 10 minutes. That's crazy. Yeah, I see this. See, I gotta pack up. 10 minutes. Supposed to rain. That's crazy. All right. So I will see you guys probably next week. And the vlog will come out also probably next week. Maybe. Deuces.